All right, Shalom, Israel, Shalom, Shalom. This brother Obadiah from New Wine Congregation, and I want to give all honor and glory right to the Most High God Yahweh, in the name of in the name of His only begotten Son Yahweh Shah, who the world called Jesus Christ. So this little lesson is gonna probably be a quick little lesson, man. I just want to touch on my first Nazarite vow attempt. Just let brothers and sisters know how it went, just in case brothers and sisters may be, thinking of doing a Nazarite vow and they need to hear, hear something. Cause a lot of times we tend to beat ourselves down when we make mistakes. Sometimes we don't want to talk about it, or a lot of people that make mistakes, they don't never tell you that they make mistakes, or they never tell you the mistakes that they made. So a lot of times you're thinking that this person went through it so smooth, and because they never tell you their mistakes. But this lesson really gonna be really just to tell you how mine went, man. I was planning on going 7 days, right? I mean, not 7 days, 7 months, right? And shout out to the brother Nehemiah, one of my brothers. He was on the vow with me. We planned on going 7 months, but we slipped up and ate some bread that had vinegar in it. According to the vow, you can't, drink vinegar or nothing like that, and you can't consume nothing that got vinegar in it. So the bread had vinegar in it, and we didn't know it till afterwards, after we already ate it. So we broke the vow. We shaved our heads, and our hair growing back, but we had to cut our hair because we broke the vow. But at the time of breaking it unknowingly, it was tough. It was tough because I only had 3 more months left. And what I was doing was I was doing a vow, and I also had cut off social media at the time, and I also cut off meat, well, certain meats. I was only eating fish, right? I was only eating lawful fish with scales and fins, with fins and scales. So I wasn't eating no type of chicken, no type of beef, none of that. I was just eating fish, man. Only meat I was eating was fish. And I was off of social media, so I was trying to push myself more to be more disciplined. So I added these things too with the vow. So, it was tough. It was tough, definitely, just only eating fish, man. I thought it was going to be, I ain't going to lie, I thought it was finna be sweet. I thought I was finna hop on there, man. Cause the reason what made me want to do that is because I love chicken. You know what I'm saying? I guess the stereotype's true. To me, I love chicken and watermelon, but chicken, right? I love chicken. I was consuming it a lot. So I was like, man, you know what? To be more disciplined and just to give my body a break from consuming all that, I'm going to just only meat I'm going to eat is fish. And, that thing got tough. And especially, I didn't think the Nazarite vow was going to be like that. It's really, because you really got to have discipline. It's really what it's about, discipline. Because, just say you had a long day of work or something, or you had a feast day, you gonna want to drink, especially at a feast day. You gonna want to drink with your brothers, man. I'm sitting there just watching brothers pull up. Brothers got the Henny, you know what I'm saying? Brothers got the Taylor Port. Brothers got the strong drink I never heard before. Drinking, having a fun time, and I kind of just gotta look at them like, damn, that show look good. Y'all show having a good time, ain't you? Damn, I can't even get a sip of it. But it was tough, man. It was just tough, especially like with me. I'm not a heavy drinker. Like I drink, I won't like. I prefer like the wine. You know what I'm saying? Sweet wine. I like that Taylor Port. I like Morgan David, the Meneswezik Jewish wine, whatever that's called. That's basically my limit, bro. I don't really the Henny and all that. I drink it, but that ain't really my type of tea. That's I ain't gonna lie. That's strong for me. I like the sweet wine, like the vibe. I like the old head, man, like the vibe out with the little chill, with the wine, listen to some music. But it was just that. It was that point of like just being around, at a feast day, and you can't really drink or nothing like that. That's discipline, man. That's really discipline. And just what I gonna say? And just after a long day of work, you may want to drink some wine. You know what I'm saying? Drink some strong drink and just chill back. You couldn't even do it. So it's gonna try you, man, especially for brothers that truly love to drink. Like you love to drink. Brothers at the feast, they ready to pour up. They come in the door. What a wine at? Like what a Henny at? Brothers like that, bro. It's gonna definitely It's gonna try you, man. It's gonna force discipline out of you, man. Cause you're gonna have to be checking everything. And to be honest, bro, when I first started the vow, I was checking everything. I was making sure this, checking this, double checking this. But as the vow went on, I kind of got lazy, man. You can't be like that, bro. I kind of got lazy to the point where I knew certain bread had vinegar in it. I don't know why I didn't check the bread, but it's like, I didn't have that discipline. I was kind of letting it go, you know what I'm saying? First time doing the vow. So I was kind of like, kind of drifting off and kind of forgetting certain things that I'm supposed to be doing and things like that. So, but I was upset at myself for a little bit, because I broke it, and I really, really, really wanted to like finish this vow, man. I was looking forward to actually finishing this vow, man. I didn't have no thought like I'm gonna break this vow. Like I wasn't thinking I was gonna break it purposely. That wouldn't even come to my mind. I wasn't finna break this vow for nothing. But I just didn't know at the time. Me and the brother didn't know that, this bread had vinegar in it, and it's like, dang, we broke it unknowingly, but it's like I felt like I let the Most High down, bro. Like I felt like I came this far. I felt like I came this far. Just like it's like sports, for example. A team, like if anybody seen that movie Coach Carter, that you have a team that was good, they make it to the championship game and lose. Like they got that far. Like how you get this far to make it to the championship game and lose? That's how I felt. Like how I get this far, I only got 3 more months. Now I mess around and ate some bread with vinegar in it and things like that. So now I got like, dang, I done broke the vow. So it's like, man, it was tough. But brothers gave exhortation, brothers gave, uplifting words, which gave you hope, because it's like a lot of people not gonna, and I'm telling brothers and sisters this that's watching the video, watch it, like if you may have broke your vow by mistake or something like that, even if you probably your first time and you willingly broke it, you have to understand, man, like a lot of people not doing it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people not willing to let go of wine. You know what I'm saying? Especially get a haircut. Like that was a thing too. Like you can't even get a haircut when you on the vow, so you looking like probably a caveman. You ain't got no line up or nothing. You ain't got no cut. You walking around with a headband on all the time. So it's like you can't even get a haircut. Then you can't have no grapes or nothing like that come from the vine. So it's like that's even for you even trying to do that, man. That's all praise to the Most High, man. You gotta if you fail, you just gotta finish it. That's the thing. You just gotta finish it. Let me get this vow. You have to hop back on that thing, man, because this is the book of Numbers, and I got it right here. Numbers chapter 30 and verse 2. They say, if a man vow a vow unto the Lord, or swear an oath to bind his soul with a bond, he shall not break his word. He shall do according to all that proceeded out of his mouth. So sooner or later, you may have broke that vow, but you promised the Lord that you were gonna do it. Like you hopping on that vow, you basically say, I'm gonna do this vow. I'm gonna finish this vow. So if you failed the vow, sooner or later, whether you prepare yourself first to hop back on it, you gotta hop back on that thing, man. I plan on hopping on it, Lord willing, sometime after Passover, man, to hop back on that thing and start it over and complete it. Right? That's the main goal. Complete it, man. You gonna make a mistake. Let me get that precept. You gonna make a mistake, man, especially your first time. And brothers were telling me, I had brothers tell me, your first time you gonna make a mistake. I'm thinking, I ain't trying to make no mistake. I ain't gonna make no mistake. I'm completely involved. But then it ain't as easy as you may think, man. Cause it's a lot of stuff that have vinegar in that you wouldn't even think, bro. Then when you find out, like, why the hell Esau put vinegar in, and why did he do this, and why he did that? Like, why he do that? Why he put vinegar in this? You wouldn't even know. So, like, you definitely got to be more cautious on this vow, bro. Everything that you eat or drink, you got to be cautious. You're going to have people wondering, like, why he keep asking me? You might have the people that, you might go to a restaurant, and they wondering, why he asking me, do this got vinegar in it for? Nobody never asked, do the bread down here got vinegar in it? I don't know. You got them calling the company or calling the boss over to see, or the person that made it, did you put vinegar in this? That's how aware you gotta be during this vow, man. Cause the day you slip up and stop checking stuff, and you think, well, that don't got no vinegar in it. It ain't no way that got vinegar in it. The stuff that you don't even think got vinegar in it, a lot of times it do got vinegar in it, man. So it's like you got to be more aware and cautious on the stuff that you consume, man, because you don't want to consume something that got the vinegar in it. So this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 24 and verse 16. For a just man falls 7 times and rise up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief, man. So a just man and woman gonna fall and get back up, man. So if it's your first or even your second or third time and you keep breaking it unknowingly, like you keep breaking it's like, dang, why you keep breaking it, man? Because you keep something that got vinegar in it, you don't even find out to the end. You know, so you gotta keep getting up and keep fighting until you complete this vow, man. You can't give up and be like, man, you know what? I done tried too many times to complete this vow. I'm done. No, because you already vowed it. You already done vowed this vow to the Lord that I'm going to do this vow. You know, I'm going to do it. I'm going to complete it. Rather it take me 10 times. Rather I did this vow for 2. You can do it. It don't really say in the law how long you can do a vow. But just say somebody doing it for 2 months and they keep falling. You got to continue to fight, man. Right? Don't matter if you done failed, you done broke the vow 5 times, 6 times. You got to keep doing that thing, man, because you vowed that vow to the Lord. You don't want the Most High God to hold that over your head in Judgment Day that you didn't complete a vow that you vowed to Him. And the Nazarite vow is a serious vow, man. Right? You are sacred with the Most High God. You are literally set apart. You know, you are set apart from everybody else when you do this vow, man. Like I said, you're not getting a haircut. You look different. Well, nowadays our generation, they barely get haircuts. You know, they just twist their hair. They barely get hair. But back then, it's like people, you know, they had like cuts and stuff like that. You know, people had razors back then. So if you were just growing your hair out and not getting a cut, and you probably had some braids, they're like, oh, he on the vow. They knew that you was on the vow, man. So you was set apart in the Most High God eyes. Kind of like when you on a fast. When you on a fast, like you set apart, you ain't eating or drinking. So it's like you are more connected to the Most High. It's the same with this vow, man. You are literally being set apart and connected on a different level with the Most High. So when you get, hold on, let me get this real quick. Numbers 30. I think it was some more on that. Was it more on that? Numbers chapter 30 and verse. No, that's what I wanted. Let me read again. Numbers 30 and 2. If a man vow a vow unto the Lord or swear an oath to bind his soul with a bond, he shall not break his word. He shall do according to all that proceedeth out of his mouth. So I was in the when I was doing my vow, I had like a list. I would pray this prayer. I would try to pray it. For the most part, I was praying it every day. And I had a prayer. I had a list of stuff that I wanted to. I would tell the Lord, if I complete this vow, can you please bless me with these things? And it was just like things like a boldness, more faith, you know, more endurance, you know, things like that. And you know, I was praying that constantly, man. And so that's something. I vowed to the Lord. I was like, Lord, if I complete this vow, because me doing this vow was already something I was doing to the Lord. So I was just asking, Lord, can I, cause you can do that, man. You can ask, when you're doing a vow, you can ask the Lord for, no carnal stuff, of course, but you can ask the Lord for, you know, sincere things when you're doing a vow to Him, when you're fasting and things like that. So if it's beneficial to your spirit and bettering yourself as a man or woman, you know, so I was doing that, man. And one thing, and I would encourage brothers and sisters to do it, to pray this one prayer right here. I was praying during this vow, and it like the Most High God, He showed me so much, man. When you read the book of Psalms, chapter 137. No, that ain't what I was. Was it Psalms? I just had a brain fart, man. It wasn't Psalms 130. Was it Psalms 137? And no, it wasn't Psalm 137. It was Psalms Salakia. Hold on. I I thought it was, it ain't Psalms 137. Psalms 130. Psalm 139. My bad. So like Psalms 139. It's Psalms 139 and 23 through 24. It says, search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts, and see if there be any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way of everlasting. So that's basically David was basically saying, search me out, Lord. If it's anything, give me, you know what I'm saying, that's against you or that's causing me to stumble, bring it to me, and purge it out of me, Lord. And when you pray this prayer, bro, it was a lot of things that he revealed to me, man. It's a lot of things he revealed to me that I didn't even know I struggled with. It's a lot of things he showed me like inside, right? Inside that I was struggling with that I didn't even know. I'm like, dang, that's crazy. So just just doing this vow and being set apart, man, he would grant you what you ask in righteousness. Like I was praying for the spirit of boldness, man. And it was just times where I just felt more bold. Times I felt bold or more bold than I usually was, man. I'm like, dang, what's going on? Is somebody praying for me? I like, yeah. You may have other people praying for you, and plus you was praying this prayer, man. You may have struggled with that of boldness or lack of faith. So when you praying this prayer and you on this vow, it's like the Most High God, he'll show you something, man. Right? He'll show you what you struggle with when you saying this prayer. And I was just praying like all different type of prayers, man. I was praying the prayer in Sirach, I think it's 36, I was throwing up curses on these nations, man. Throwing up curses on America, the downfall of this kingdom, man. So it's like, man, it's like you could just feel the difference in your spirit, man. Especially like I noticed something when I wasn't even eating on a physical level, right? When I was only eating just fish, I realized that, I wasn't, how when, I don't know if I'm the only person that realized this, or it may just be me, like you get less musty when you're not eating meat. Like when you're not eating meat, when you just probably just only eating fish, like I wasn't even wearing deodorant. Like I was going to work. It's hot outside, going to work, sweating. Wasn't even musty. Wasn't even musty at all, because I wasn't eating meat, man. So that's something I realized when I was just only eating fish. Like I wasn't even getting like musty. So like what's in the meat that's causing you to get musty? Like chicken and stuff. Like what they putting in that stuff? That's something to think about, man. But yeah, man, just doing this vow, man, it just made you realize, man, that especially I'm gonna say this, when I completed and I shaved my head, it just makes you feel humble, man. Like it make you feel like lowly and really meek, cause like, dang, I got my head shaved. Like I just shaved all my hair off, bro. All my hair, I just shaved it off, man. Not shaved, I had cut it. We didn't do it with a razor or nothing, with some clippers. But it wasn't all the way bald, but it was low, like skint, like almost like Caillou or Lil Bill, looking like Lil Bill. I was looking like Lil Bill, milk dud head. That was me. But yeah, it was shaved. It was cut. It's like it just makes you feel more humble, man. And I just know next time when Lord willing, when I complete this vow, it's gonna be a different type of feeling, bro. Cause like I finished it, and the Most High, and you just never know. Things happen for a reason, He showed me. I was asking, I was like, Lord, show me why. Show me what you want me. Show me what you want me to see. Like what did you want me to get out of this vow? Even though I didn't complete it, what did you want me to get out of this vow? And I was thinking, like, man, like I gotta be more. I gotta be more aware. You know what I'm saying? I gotta take this thing more serious. I got to. I can't just go just day by day and like, well, it is what it is. You gotta be more aware and cautious of especially the things that's going on around you, the things that you do. You gotta be aware, man. You know what I'm saying? And take this thing serious. You can't get slothful down the line in the vow. You kind of get slothful, you get comfortable. You can't get comfortable in this truth. You can't get comfortable in this truth, man. Because let me show you why you can't get comfortable in this truth. And that's something that he was showing me as well. Like, you can't get comfortable, man. What you getting comfortable for? Why you stop going? When you first started the vow, you was on fire. But then when it started getting about 4 months, you kind of start getting slowing down. And let me show you what the Lord was saying about that, man. You start checking stuff, you know what I'm saying? This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3 and verse 16. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. So the Lord, like, man, He rather you be cold or hot. Ain't no in between. He rather you be cold or hot. If you not cold or hot, or if you not hot, He gonna spew you out. It ain't no in between. Ain't no being cold. He gonna spit you out, meaning you gonna die, man. If you not on fire, man. And let me get this precept right here. It's Luke 9:62. And Yahweh said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of God. So ain't no sense of putting your foot to the plow and then you start getting comfortable and start looking back. You're not, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no point of doing that. You say you're not fit for the kingdom if you're doing that. You're not fit for the kingdom if you just, you give up. Or you just lose that zeal that you had. Like, that's how I deal with a lot of people that come into this truth. They had that zeal, right? They had that zeal of serving the Lord. But then, down the line, they lose that zeal, right? They lose that fire, that flame that they had, for serving the Lord. And we can't be like that, man. We got to keep that flame, hot. So I'm like, man, I got a different type of hunger in me now. Not for the second vow, for the vow I'm finna do again, man, soon. I got a different type of hunger. I was ready to start it. When I first did the vow, I was ready, man. I couldn't wait. But this time, it's a different type of feeling because it's like, I got something to prove to myself and to the Most High. Like, I can complete this vow. See, Satan wants you to fall and then, well, I can't do it. That's it. Now you depressed, right? Now you mad at yourself. Now you dang near finna fall out the truth. Because you slipped up on the vow. No, run it back. Run it back and come back stronger. The things that you slacked on when you first kept the vow, don't slack on them same things, man. Learn from your mistakes and just do better. Right? Just keep fighting. Know what I'm saying? Pray to the Most High, man, for that He guide you through this vow, that you able to finish it, man. Be more aware. Pray that you be more cautious. And have that spirit of discernment, man. So, yeah, man, it's just a quick video I just want to touch on. I probably left some stuff out that I was thinking about before I made the video. So I'm probably gonna come back to it and be like, dang, I forgot to do this. I forgot to say this. But yeah, man, the vow definitely is it's definitely a beautiful vow, man. Definitely, you could definitely feel just the separation that you have with you and the Father, man, with the Most High. You can just feel the growth, especially when you actually praying type of prayers to Him. You can definitely feel the growth, man. You realize that He might not answer you right away. You know what I'm saying? He might not answer you like right when you pray that prayer, or He could, but sometimes He might answer you in 2 months, or He might grant you what you asked for after you complete the vow. Like, you may have been praying for something that the Lord help you with during the vow. You feel like He not hearing you, like nothing changing, but after the vow, when you complete the vow, He grants you everything you was asking for. That faith, that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, that mercy, that boldness, that courage, all that, man. So that's just something just to think about, man, when you complete that vow. The Lord, He's a just God. He a just God. He'll grant you what you ask for, man. Just do your part, right? You do your part, He automatically gonna do His part regardless, though. But you do your part, the Lord gonna do His part in return, man. Right. So with that, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Say Shalom, Kwame Nasharala.